Male guardianship, a Islamic controversy. Classical Islam teaches women can only leave the home by themselves with the permission of her husband if it is for necessity purposes. Classical Islam also teaches women generally should avoid traveling alone, and that she requires a mahram, guardian protection. This is seen as a form of oppression by the West. That said, look at this example. In Australia, a lady travels in broad daylight at the peak of the afternoon, and she gets sexually assaulted not once, but twice. One inside the train, and again another outside of the train. If these savages can do this to women in broad daylight, what about during the night? This is another example of why Islam prescribes women to have a guardian. It is for her safety and security, something the government cannot provide unless, of course, you are very rich and you're able to pay for your own security bodyguard. Not only has the government disarmed civilians by taking their rights away from them, like gun ownership, but you also are not even allowed to carry capsicum spray or any other weapon alike as a deterrent, which even more so makes it more of a requirement to travel accompanied by a mahram, male guardian. But these days, these feminazis are so up themselves, they shun religious prescription as being backward-minded. But then when atrocities like this occur, they complain all day why things like this happen. And instead of following religious instructions, demand that we shouldn't be telling women how to dress or whether they should be allowed to walk alone, because that would be victim blaming, as they vocally proclaim. This isn't victim blaming. This is taking responsibility and measures to safeguard yourself, since women are physically more vulnerable in being overpowered by men. Therefore, she must take precautions. Of course, this narrative does not go well with the feminazi brigade, because their objective is only to make women continue to dress the way she likes under their so-called freedom of expression, and to go out late walks no matter what time of the day it is or night, and men just need to learn to control themselves. So basically, these feminazis are playing Russian roulette with the lives of the womenfolk. Just do as you please, they tell these women. Men just need to learn that this isn't right to sexually abuse women. Well, sure, you can educate all you like, but we know that education is not the only deterrent, and it never was. Evil will exist no matter how much you try and educate men. Crime will never go away. So let's stop pretending your theory in educating men is working. It's not. And so the more they fight nature, nature fights back with them. Instead of following divine laws due to their animosity towards religion, they continue to wander blindly and refuse to take heed. Feminazi ideology has left women helpless and complacent in the face of evil. This feminazi ideology is at war with women and has been the beneficiary in leaving women vulnerable to attack. They have blood on their hands. They are a reason for why women have been left to suffer traumatized for the rest of their lives for the incompetence of feminazi ideology that is at war with God and religion.